Now welcome to another edition of News from Naboo with Thor's the Line He Takes. And let's get right to the news.
Today I'd like to talk about Ahsoka Season 2.
Let's do it.
We've got some new information and some other tidbits that I found very interesting. First up, we know which directors are involved in Ahsoka Season 2. Of course, Dave Filoni. We have Bryce Dallas Howard from The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and Skeleton Crew. Jennifer Getzinger, who did Agent Carter, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Westworld. And Anders Engstrom, who did C and Percy Jackson in The Olympians.
Do we know if Dave Filoni is the sole writer again of Season 2 here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
IMDb has updated to say that Getzinger is doing episodes 2 and 3, Bryce Dallas Howard is doing 4 and 5, Engstrom is doing 6 and 7, most likely Dave Filoni is doing 1 and 8.
Do you think that means there's connections between... I mean, obviously the first season was connection between the episodes too, but I mean, do you think because they're doing 2 that we're going to see kind of block episodes, if that makes sense?
It does make sense, especially seeing as they are doing them in consecutive pairs.
Yeah.
We also do know, again, that the Kiners, Kevin Kiner, Sean, and Deanna Kiner are all doing the score again.
Very fine with that. I like Kevin Kiner's work in Clone Wars and Rebels and so on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now we're going to move into some leaks and rumors that have come up.
So is there a possible spoiler alert here, or...?
I don't think they talk about the story. These are just some wild leaks and rumors. Maybe not so wild. We'll find out, right?
Okay, so possible, unlikely spoilers ahead is what you're saying.
First up, Leia Organa making an appearance, somehow involving CGI, deepfake, and possibly her daughter, Billie Lourd.
Interesting.
Part of the reason this wild rumor is out there is because this last August, Billie Lourd was on vacation, posting on her Instagram, "The Force is with me, y'all." And some people are taking that as a clue, but I don't really think that's any indication. But there are rumors that Leia might be involved with the project somehow, but maybe they just mean she should be name-dropped. I mean, she is a big deal at this time period.
Wasn't she name-dropped by 3PO in Season 1, or am I misremembering?
It's been a while. Next up, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I know we've back and forth on this one. I know we have.
In flashback, obviously. Or Force Ghost form.
Well, remember, we've had all of these weird rumors going on involving it. First thing to remember is in December of 2024, at a fan con, Hayden was asked when he and Ewan would be working together again, as Obi-Wan and Anakin. Hayden responded, "We got some stuff brewing." Then in January, Ewan McGregor was reportedly going to be in Season 2 by Kristen Harloff.
But didn't we just have him
flat
out? We covered that, like, where he got totally misquoted.
Right, we did hear that he was talking about, like, talking to his wife.
Yeah, who is
Hera.
Yeah, in Season 2, yeah.
And that got misconstrued to he's going to be there, but even other news outlets are still saying that Obi-Wan's going to be in the show in flashbacks, most likely not as a Force Ghost. So that's kind of still all over the board with is he or isn't he?
I would rather have him as a Force Ghost. How cool would it be to see Anakin and Obi-Wan together in the Force?
I don't know if I could
and apprentice.
Stand it if the first time he popped up he said, "Hello there."
No, he absolutely has to say hello there the first time he pops up. I mean, he doesn't have... I'm joking about that, but I mean, that would be cool because, like, flashbacks are great and all, but actually, like, seeing them together again, I don't know, maybe that's me. Because we do see them technically at the end of Return of the Jedi.
And the last possible cameo we could see, Tamora Morrison playing a live-action Rex. Daniel RPK, who we've used some of his leaks before, has said that Tamora Morrison will be playing a live-action Rex in a future project. Why not Ahsoka?
Flashback or old man Rex?
Why not old man Rex? We could do whatever we want, right?
We can do whatever we want.
But flashbacks, I wouldn't be upset either.
I mean, that would tie into Kenobi, Ahsoka, Anakin, Rex, flashback, Cody. Why can't you do Cody too? You can do both.
We do also have confirmation that Sabine's Loth cat will be returning in Season 2.
Well, that's all you needed to know now. We got all the good news.
And because apparently the quote is that I have to pay for the show somehow, Loth kittens will be in Season 2 with legs not strong enough to walk, so they will roll around.
Okay.
Like Fezgig from The Dark Crystal.
Oh.
Remember, he kind of...
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
That's their little cute thing to sell, huh? That's what we're going with now?
Everything needs a cute thing to sell.
It does, yeah.
Loth kittens work. We also got some clues for what could happen in the future of Ahsoka or what Dave Filoni's brewing from some of the behind the scenes things that were in Ahsoka, the Blu-ray release. He talked a lot about the Witches of Dathomir. Not only him, but the prop master talked about it. How that they have their ancient looking orbs that have multitude of abilities that let them see into the future, bind prisoners, triangulate someone's location by peering into the force, that they were made very ornate to feel like old artifacts. Dave Filoni has also said, I started asking, well, what happened thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago? The witches are a way of explaining that there was a different history. More recently, in April 2025, Filoni said, are the witches something that precede the Jedi? Is that why they don't like Jedi? Are they a different culture? The way they look at the Force? Do they interact with it in a different way? So you start to draw on real things, how religions come in and destroy other religions. And in that history of the galaxy, of course, you'd have that.
Sure. I mean,
so
yeah.
they could have been some sort of, I use the Force this way, you use the Force that way, let's duke it out. Another thing Filoni said in the Blu-ray behind the scenes, the Great Mothers are ancient witches who have somehow survived on this desolate planet for years and years, in some kind of hibernation sleep. And when they wake up to a different world where their entire way of life has been destroyed and suppressed. They live in largely a dead galaxy and a dead planet where war wiped out everything.
Star Wars taken to a new level.
Exactly. Well, and it is interesting. Remember, there's the temple to what looks like the father, daughter, son, possibly the mother.
The crazy mother, yeah.
And war ravaged the planet that they're even on. They came out of some hibernation. The galaxy has changed. What really happened in this other galaxy?
Yeah, because it does seem like the Mortis gods probably originate there too.
Right, and if they have left the other galaxy into the galaxy we know, could they potentially be starting a new war here or bring new problems with them? And Filoni also said the witches as string pullers of threads of destiny are working their own ends as much as they are helping Thrawn. So a secret agenda almost, which is interesting. Setting them up that they're not just servants, but their own powerful faction.
I think we kind of assumed they were doing some things on the side. That they weren't just...
They're using Thrawn as much as Thrawn thinks he's using them. I mean, I don't even think you can fit all this storyline into one season, honestly, to have the whole witches storyline and Thrawn and what Ezra's doing with them and then the new galaxy.
You can if you never have any important conversations, which Filoni likes to skip.
But you need to have important conversations to give us the expositional facts on what's going on.
Sure, but we can skip them.
No, I need them. I can't piece together things that make sense when I don't have the facts.
3 minutes without lightsabers on the screen. We need action nonstop in this thing.
Speaking of lightsabers nonstop, do you know that Amon Esfandi is practicing a new, unique lightsaber catch? Catch. Wasn't
he supposed to do some cool stuff last time with the Force? And he just did every day.
Maybe he doesn't know what cool is.
Well, I don't think he said it. I don't know where the rumor came from, but he was but supposedly he was gonna have developed some new techniques or something, and he just didn't.
Well, maybe now we'll see them, because he shared on Instagram that he was practicing Jedi training. So first you saw him doing some force jumps, then catching a water bottle that was serving as a lightsaber stand-in, and then he made a comment to it that he had to practice catching it backwards. So a new backhanded lightsaber catch, which I feel is extremely dangerous.
Nah, not dangerous at all when you're a Jedi.
I don't think anyone needs to have a cool trick. Hayden's cool trick is enough.
Hayden's got a lot of cool tricks.
Yeah, his main one. His lightsaber thing.
His lightsaber thing?
You know what I'm talking about. The thing. He always does with the lightsaber, the swooshing behind the back.
Yeah.
Forward. Yeah, I think that no one else needs a signature thing. Just him. He's just that cool.
All right, that's fair. Well, I'm going to say that's all we got for you this time. So now it is your turn to take to the comments below. Tell us what you think of any and all of today's news. And let's talk some Star Wars. And so until next time, thanks for watching.